Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel. Jack Flatley, he is now 21 wins with 4 defeats with 1 draw. And I'm back out this Saturday night against Ryan Amos at the White's Hotel in Bolton. And that is for the so it's does it make you mandatory for the Commonwealth?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, win this fight and then makes manager for the Commonwealth. So
Mm.
obviously it's a big fight. I want to be in them kind of fights again. So yeah, it's a must win.
But before you've had 2 fights, so you had that Heaney rematch and you had that Papoklos. We'll talk about those just quickly. Of course, you thought you had a rematch against Nathan Heaney, was in Telford. Unfortunately, you lost on unanimous decision.
Yeah, close fight. It was a couple of rounds in it. Um, but yeah, it's what it is. I mean, Heaney's gone on to be British champion since then. Um, so yeah, he's obviously a good fighter. Yeah, and I've gone on to win since then. So yeah.
How disappointed were you with your performance that night, or?
I weren't disappointed with my performance. I thought I felt I boxed well. And obviously Heaney, like I say, obviously Heaney's a good fighter, so I weren't disappointed on my side of it. I mean, obviously I was disappointed to lose, but that's what it is what it is with boxing.
I mean, was the defeat tough to take?
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a big a big fight, one that I fully believed I could win. And but you just crack on and get on with pursuing other goals.
I mean, are you back down to super welter now?
Yeah, I'm back at Super Weller now. This is like I said, an eliminator for the Super Weller Commonwealth title. So yeah, back down to that weight now,
Hmm.
which I think is more comfortable weight, better weight, a better, stronger weight, should I say, for me.
Hmm. Yeah, but I mean, you made a good win against Vanders Popokaz. I know you stopped him in round 4. Talk about that fight.
Yeah. So I had a good win with that one. I mean, obviously he fights on the road, but he's not been stopped many times before, and he's stopped. He himself has stopped some good fighters. So yeah, it was a good win, especially to get the stoppage was good. I mean, I've not had a stoppage myself for quite a while, so it was good for me to definitely get back in my first fight under my current
Mm.
coach, my Murray, and get a stoppage. Yeah,
Yeah, it was good for you to get back to winning ways, especially with a knockout as well. That must have been a bonus.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's an extra little bonus, and it makes it even nicer if we get a knockout anytime.
Mm. Yes. And now, of course, moving on to your fight this Saturday, you've got Ryan Amos, who's former Midlands champion. And I think his loss came to Junaid Boston.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Janine Boston's a very good fighter. He's on, he's coming up. A very good prospect. So I mean that's no disgrace to Ryan Amos. And that's his only. I think he's drew one as well. Other than that, but then other than that, he's won. He's won every fight. So it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, one that I'm more than prepared for.
Oh, the one that he drew to was to Carl Haywood, and then he rematched him and beat him for that Midlands.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So they've had 2 fights. Yeah, and like I say, avenged the draw.
Mm. Yes. What do you make of him as an opponent?
Yeah, obviously I've watched him, and I think he's going to be a tough. He's a tough fighter. He's like me. He likes to fight, and he's like me where he's tough as well. I mean, he's never been stopped, and he's very game. not like no nonsense kind of style. So I'm, obviously I've worked on things that I've got to do to deal with that.
Do you take much from his defeat?
His defeat with Boston. Like I say, I mean, Boston's a very good fighter, so you can't take too much from it. And I believe I'm a good fighter as well on my day. So, I've got to turn up and give that a similar kind of performance.
Hmm. Of course, it makes you mandatory for the Commonwealth if everything goes well. Of course, the Commonwealth champion is Sam Gilly.
Yeah.
So does that
Um,
make you rank like number one for so win this, you fight him next?
yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, obviously, you know what boxing's like. There's always certain stuff that goes on, politics that go on, but I'd imagine it makes me to fight him next. But I do know that he's actually mandatory to fight my teammate Jack McGann for the British title. So obviously I'm hoping my teammate and my good friend Jack McGann come through that. And then it shifts, what's available then, because obviously me and Jack won't fight each other. We're good friends and teammates. So um, you know, I'm hoping Jack wins and
He's fighting
potentially.
Louis Green though, isn't he? Next week, Saudi.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, yeah, he's got to beat Louis Green. Obviously, that's a good task itself. But then providing he does win that fight, Sam Gilly is the mandatory for the British as well. So it's a bit, there's few roadblocks in the way either way. But
So would you fight for the English against Cutler, or are you not looking down that English route?
I'm not looking down that route at the minute um, because obviously I'm looking down the Commonwealth route. But I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't know about boxing how it'd work with the English title and the Commonwealth title, where if them two could be combined together. And what I don't know, to be honest. But I'll fight anyone, when the opportunity right. Yeah, just whatever comes up.
Hmm. Do you feel like this will be yeah, what do you make of oh no, I've already asked that question. Do you feel like your experience, even though he's done the 10 rounds twice, but do you feel like I mean you've done 10 rounds, you've suffered those defeats, you've came back, you've won on the big stage as well. Do you feel like your sort of experience as well can play a factor?
I'm hoping so, yeah, definitely. And I do feel like I've got the experience. I mean, I've had a couple of English title fights, I've had a European title fight, I've had the fights with Pina. And this is my 27th professional fight, so yeah, I'm hoping, and I've had a lot of good experience sparring over the years. I've been a professional now for nearly 9 years, I think. So I'm just hoping, yeah, it all comes into play on Saturday and I get the win, yeah.
Hmm. Of course, but you're headlining in Bolton. Is that your hometown?
Yeah, it is, yeah, from Bolton, yeah.
Hmm. What's that like? I mean, sort of homecoming. I mean, fighting in your hometown must be a buzz.
Yeah, it's a buzz, yeah. I mean, I won my English title there when I did win the English title. Um, and obviously I've been away a little bit now. Like obviously Manchester Arena's not too far. I've been to Stoke, I've been to Wigan, been to Spain. But then yeah, I'm back to a competitive fight in Bolton in my hometown. It's gonna be a buzz like this.
Hmm. What do you make of the super welterweight scene domestically, whether that's Commonwealth, British, English sort of scene?
Yeah, it's buzzing. It's always buzzing. To be fair, it's always obviously it's a busy weight division. There's like 100, I don't know, I think there's 120 fighters, something like that in the country. And the titles are a bit all over at the minute as well. For the British now being vacant, the Commonwealth with Gilly. English with Cutler. So European is Sam Egginton and Baru tomorrow, I think.
Who've you got with that?
To win that fight. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've not seen loads of Baru, so I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
I would say, I mean, I think Baru fought an 8-rounder or 10-rounder in his last fight. I think it was 8, but I think Sam's got that experience. He's aggressive. He's got that dog. He's a come forward, aggressive fighter who doesn't really give you time to breathe. And on Sam's day, he's good fighter. I mean, former IBO world champion. He's going. He's going for trying to become a 2-weight division European champion. He's a good fighter, and I think maybe his experience could play a factor, and I think Sam could take him out maybe mid rounds.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, because I like Sam as a fighter, obviously my way as well. I mean, and I like Sam as a fighter. He's obviously done it the hard way, and he's a good fighter. So and he's British. So I mean, obviously I'm always backing that side.
What do you make of another fight that's domestic fight? Troy Williamson v Ishmael Davis.
Same again, really. I've not seen too much of Davis. Obviously, I know Troy well enough. Sorry, because I've fought him before, but I've not seen too much of Davis. I mean, it looks like he's up and coming kind of thing.
Who've you got with that, or?
I probably would favour Troy, to be honest, because I mean he's got the experience in that one again, and the experience does play a big factor. But like I say, I've not seen too much of Davis, so I can't really say with full confidence.
Would you run a fight back with Troy if there was like a belt on the line?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If the opportunity is right, the title, like I say, I'll fight anyone.
How excited are you to be fighting on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Yeah, I've had a great preparation. Just been training in America.
How was that?
Yeah, it was unreal. Yeah, it was sparring Mexicans and just good training all around. Yeah, a good solid month of preparing for this fight over there. So it's good preparation.
I mean, you can't get much better sparring with sparring Mexicans. We know they love a war.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, I'm fully prepared. I'm looking forward to going in there and putting it on display on Saturday.
Do you feel like you'll stop him? Do you feel like back at your natural way in a sort of a good domestic fight? Do you feel like he's moving a bit quickly, or do you just feel do you feel like you'll get the stoppage? That's what
Like I say, I don't know. I mean, being realistic, I'm not known for being a big puncher, but I do feel like I have power in my hands, but it's it's one of the things what every fighter says is that they're not looking for stoppage, they're just looking for. In my eyes now, I'm just looking for the performance. I want to be do everything I've been working on, everything my coach can tell me to do, and then whatever happens.
What can we expect from you fight night?
Just a good display just a good performance, and me putting all my boxing skills into play and my experience.
And before I let you go, as always, Jack, do you want to thank manager, trainers, sponsors, fans, anybody?
Yeah, obviously my management, VIP boxing, my sponsors. A big one for this fight is Legal Hub, Barry Taylor, who's helped me out a lot, and I've got a lot of other sponsors that have helped me, but they're all my shorts and my t-shirts and stuff like that. My coach, Martin Murray, for the coaching for this fight, and just everyone that's supported me anyway, and anyone that's come and watch me fight. Yeah.
And from me, mate, thank you for your time as always. And yeah, all the best Saturday night.
No problem, Sam. Thanks, mate. Take care of yourself.
Anytime, mate. Bye.
Cheers, mate.